Hello and welcome to day 18 of Alignment is an Inside Job, the Summer of Coherence. This is an experiment about consciously aligning with your soul's purpose and path and your highest timeline through head-heart coherence. Yesterday's video was about discovering alignment within the detour. Today's video is about the deeper realization that came from that experience. Yesterday, the detour was the outer story, but the deeper shift was what happened within me. What I'm noticing today is that yesterday, when the coolant light went off on my car, I had the natural reaction of disappointment. I was looking forward to going to a class all week long. Now I couldn't go to it. And on top of it, I had an appointment that was pretty far away and I really needed my car to get to it. And I stopped myself in the middle of that disappointment because I felt a spiral coming on. And in that moment, I set an intention and I chose to open my heart to solutions to the challenges of the car not being drivable. I didn't just find solutions. What I was doing was that I was aligning to getting support, to receiving support. And from that place, I felt emotionally fulfilled, I felt supported, and I felt positive, and it made me feel calm as well. It gave my whole day an entirely different outlook than if I had chosen to be upset and discouraged. And what I love most is that I didn't need the whole problem to be solved before I felt supported. I had faith that it would come. Sometimes we think alignment means that everything's worked out. The money came through, the love of your life walked through the door, all the answers came, that problem was solved, that person responded. But what I'm noticing is that alignment came through before the outcome. It began as a feeling in my body and in my heart. It allowed my nervous system to soften, and it put me in a space of gratitude. That feeling is alignment. When I opened to that feeling of being supported, I started seeing support show up everywhere. We often wait for that external thing to happen before we can allow ourselves to feel better about our situations or circumstances. When this thing works out, I'll feel calmer and better. When the money comes in, I'll feel safe. When that relationship is here, then I'll feel loved. Does that sound familiar? I know it did for me. But coherence invites us to ask, what feeling am I waiting for the outcome to give me? Can I open to that feeling now? And that is not pretending that everything is fine. It is choosing the feeling state that keeps me connected to that possibility. Today's coherence lesson is the feeling is the alignment. Alignment is not only the final result. Alignment is the state you choose while the result is still forming. It can feel like calm. It can feel like support. It can feel like openness or trust or abundance or love. And for me, the solution began in my nervous system before it showed up in my external world. Today's micro practice is feeling as alignment practice. So again, put one hand on your heart. You can put another one on your belly if you want. Close down your eyes. Take a deep inhale. Let it go. One more time. That last time, inhale and exhale. and ask this question: what feeling am I waiting for an outcome to give me? Just listen. Can I open to that feeling now, even if it's just a little? And then ask, what would help my body feel supported before the solution arrives? And then last, what is one step I can take from that feeling? And then last, what is one next step I can take from that feeling? And so you might have gotten an answer right then, or you might get it in a few hours, the next couple days. Just trust that whenever you ask, you will find an answer. So if you're waiting for clarity, open to stillness. If you're waiting for support, open to receiving. If you're waiting for abundance, notice what is already available. If you're waiting for love, bring your attention back to your heart. And now for today's mini experiment, we're going to choose the feeling before the outcome arrives. So pick one situation that feels unresolved and notice the feeling that the outcome will give you. Practice opening to that feeling for just one moment today. So some examples of this might be: take one action from a calm place instead of urgency or disappointment. Maybe ask for support before you feel overwhelmed. Let yourself feel supported before the problem is solved. And choose gratitude for one thing that is already working for you. So we're not looking for the whole solution, just one aligned feeling and one coherent next step. What feeling are you waiting for the outcome to give you? Can you open to that feeling now? What shifted when you chose the feeling before the outcome arrived? And what is one ray of evidence that your inner state changed first? Thank you so much for being here. And let me know in the comments what has resonated for you and what actions you're taking in your life today. May you open to the feeling of alignment before the outcome arrives. And remember, the sun amplifies the field, coherence nourishes the seed, and every return strengthens the signal. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you on the next one.